Hello everyone! Welcome to Kid Friendly Cooking with Hunter Kai. Tonight we are making spaghetti. This is Hunter's favorite dish, so he can show you what ingredients we have.
Spaghetti noodles,
Hold them up so they can see them.
spaghetti noodles, and we have meat,
Ground beef,
we have sauce,
spaghetti sauce,
tomatoes, cheese bread, three cheese, Parmesan cheese, ground pepper, ground black salt, onion powder, garlic powder, and Italian seasoning.
We also have non-stick cooking spray so that we can spray the pans. Now I know that some kiddos don't like chunks in their spaghetti, so diced tomatoes are optional. The ground beef is also optional. You can use whatever garlic toast or cheese toast, garlic knots, garlic sticks that you prefer. And you will need one frying skillet to fry your meat in, a large pot to boil your spaghetti in, your pasta, a medium-sized pot for your spaghetti sauce. Now we usually mix our meat and our sauce together, but for the purpose of this video, we are going to keep them separate because I know that some kids do not like meat in their spaghetti. So that will make the meat optional. And then a pan to put your garlic bread in the oven. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you are not, kids, you are not doing this by yourself. Please ask for a parent's help or an adult that is supervising you for their help, because the stove and the oven can be very hot and I would not want you to burn yourself. Also, you will need if you have a big tube of meat like we have, you will need a cutting board and a knife so that you can cut your meat into the portion that you desire to use. You will also need a spoon. I've got a I think it's called a gravy spoon for my sauce.
A gravy.
A spaghetti spoon for the pasta. And a spatula so you can fry up your meat.
There for now. What are we getting that for?
For the garlic toast.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what you want to start with, because the pasta takes a little bit longer than everything else to get done.
Good.
So you want to fill your pasta pan about, if you got a big one like me and you are cooking for 3 to 4 people in your family, you probably want to fill it about halfway with water.
I'm opening the spaghetti, okay?
Wait, you gotta wash your hands first.
Oh yeah, I just opened the packets.
Before you touch any of your food, open any of your packages, you want to make sure you wash your hands with soap and water. So Hunter, go ahead and wash your hands. I will get a towel for you. Are you air drying them?
Yeah.
I think I need a little bit more water in that pan. I didn't quite get it halfway full. Okay, so as we said in our previous video, we cook everything from the stove top. We start out at a 5 or a 6. So after you put your water in your pan, you want to turn your burner on to a 5 or a 6. Is that the right burner? Your burners are labeled. If you will look at your stove, there will be a little diagram that will show you which burner is which. Then you're going to grab not a humongous amount of noodles, but some. Turn around to them so they can see. And you're going to break them in half. Now, the best way to break them in half is to get your hands as close together as you can and then break them. And then you will put them in the water. We are going to use probably about almost half of the noodles in the package because there are 4 of us. Now, mom and dad or
About half,
supervising adult,
About half, right?
if you prefer that your child do not break the noodles in half and make a mess, you can buy those spaghetti noodles in half-length boxes. That's something that they didn't have when I was a kid, but now you can buy them in a box that's called half-length spaghetti noodles or spaghetti pasta.
Some, right?
I don't think we have any up there anymore. We used them all. Okay, so once you have your noodles started, now you can, I found a little trick to make it to where the noodles don't stick together as much and they aren't as mushy, is to put a little bit of vegetable oil in there. Just not even a spoon, not even a teaspoonful. Okay, and then you will put your put your lid on the spaghetti noodles and let them boil up. Okay, then you're gonna get the spray, and you are going to spray your pan on all the corners. Okay, so that your hamburger meat will not stick to the pan. Then you will ask your parent or your adult supervising to cut your meat to the desired amount
So I have.
of hamburger meat that you want to use.
I'll say.
We usually use about a third of a 3-pound tube if we get the tube. And then Hunter will squeeze the hamburger meat into the pan. And this pan is not this burner for the pan that we're spraying the meat in is not on currently. So that it will be safe. You want to wait until you get your food in the pan first, and then you can turn the pan on. So now you want to turn your burner on. Then you're going to take your spatula and you're just going to chop the meat up the best you can. Again, if it is a little bit tough for you, you can ask your parent for help. You need a little help? No, you got it? Okay, you want to add some seasoning to it? Okay.
Here, you chop this up.
Okay, I'll chop it up and then you tell them what you're going to season the meat with.
First, I'm gonna season it with the ground pepper.
And then what's next?
Some salt.
You got it the wrong way. It's not going to come out like that.
No, but I don't want to do a lot. Then some Italian seasoning.
Ooh, the Italian seasoning. It's Italiano.
Then some onion powder.
Onion powder. Do you think the onion powder will make your eyes water? Make you cry? No? Do onions make you cry? Yeah.
Then garlic powder.
Garlic powder in this time?
Okay. Let's do all this.
Garlic powder. Okay.
I'm gonna show you.
Okay, so now he has it all seasoned up. I don't know if you can see all the seasoning, but it's nice and seasoned. And he's gonna kind of shuffle it around a little bit. where does the pasta go when the pasta wants to dance?
I don't know.
You don't know? They go to the meatball.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, do this.
Oh, bless you. You have to wash your hands. Go get you a Kleenex and then wash your hands. I think that onion cutter did do something to him. So if you're watching, what is your favorite ingredients for spaghetti? Do you have a favorite spaghetti sauce that you like to use? Do you like to make spaghetti sauce from scratch? Or do you like store-bought spaghetti sauce?
Oh.
You see how the hamburger meat is getting brown? That's what we want. We want all the meat to be nice and brown. We don't want any pink meat.
Right there.
You got any more jokes?
What do you call a pasta that's fake?
I don't know. What do you call a pasta that's fake?
And an impasta.
An imposter. That's funny. Now you need to wash your hands again.
What?
Because you rubbed your nose.
No?
Yeah?
No.
You did. It's on video. So the spaghetti sauce that we got this time is the roasted garlic. And we got the no sugar added because we have some family members in our family that are diabetic. So this is a good option for anyone who cannot have that much sugar.
I don't know. Almost done.
Okay, I'm going to kind of stir up the spaghetti a little bit. Okay, so now we are going to put our sauce in this other saucepan here. So that if you have some family members that like hamburger in their spaghetti and some that don't, then you can have the option of having either one.
Get it open. I almost did it because I heard it almost kind of pop. No, I can't do it.
You can't do it?
No. I almost had it open.
Throw that away. Do you want to pour it or you want me to pour it?
I'll pour it.
Do any of y'all watching have any spaghetti jokes or pasta jokes? We would love to hear them.
Yeah.
Okay, now spaghetti sauce gets hot rather quickly, so we usually wait until the noodles and the meat are almost done, and then we will turn that on. Now it's time to,
This is what we do for the.
yes, it's time to preheat the oven.
Mix it up a little bit.
And what preheat means is you turn the oven on to the temperature that you want it so that it can heat up to that temperature before you put your food in the oven. So we usually do almost everything on 350 degrees. So I'm going to turn that to 350 degrees. And while it is heating up, Hunter is going to put the bread on the pan. But first he's going to spray it so the bread won't stick. And I am going to put the rest of this meat away so that we can use it another night.
Should be good. This one package? No, terrible. There's only 4 of them.
Yeah, you can do them all.
I didn't know if there was how many there was in the package. There's 2 of them in the package. Looks like 3 of them in the package. Same person, a big one. We're gonna break them. I'll break them. I think I break them. Yeah, you can. I don't know if I break this one. Like that. I think those were just like 2 of them, but. Oh, it's just like a whole loaf. Yeah, there's 6 of them. I don't know.
Okay, so it looks like our meat is pretty much done. Oh, look how steamy that is. And it smells so yummy. So now what you want to do with your meat is you want to get you a strainer. Well, first you want to turn your meat off so it doesn't cook anymore, because you don't want meat that's really, really hard for your spaghetti. Now we have a tin can like this that we will drain all of our hot grease into so that it doesn't clog the sinks and it doesn't melt anything that's plastic. Are we going to put tomatoes in ours this time?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you're going to want to ask your parent or your adult supervising you to drain the meat for you so that you are not handling that hot grease. Now, once that meat is drained, you can put it right back in that same pan. So you're not dirtying up another dish. And put it aside.
Can you start it for me? I don't know how to start.
Yeah.
I don't know how to start it. I can turn it, but I can't.
So you will need a can opener in order to open your can of tomatoes. And if you notice, if you have a simple can opener like this, it has a little sharp, pointy thing here. This is what will go on the top edge of your can. Now, there are two ways you can do this. You can do it with the pointy thing on the top edge of your can, or you can do it if you have the right can opener. You can do it with the pointy thing on the side of the can, and that will leave an edge that's not sharp, so you don't cut your fingers when you take that top off. So you'll just press down, and then you will hold it shut, and then you will just turn the knob. Hold the can so I can show it. So you'll just push it shut and then turn the knob, and it will open the top of that can. It can be a little difficult if you don't do it very often. So if you need your parents' help, please feel free to ask. Is it not turning for you?
Just turn.
Okay, so once it's open, it'll look like this, and it'll have these sharp edges. So you just want to kind of push down on it in one corner so you can lift it up, and then you'll throw that top away. Now, you can pour the tomatoes in just like it is with all the liquid in it, or you can pour some of that liquid out if you would like.
What's a black?
It's just the roasted tomato.
Oh. You lost the tomato.
Okay.
I'll dump the rest in there.
And then you can just pour your tomatoes in the sauce. And then you stir it up, and then you can turn your sauce on because our meat is done. So Hunter's going to turn the sauce on.
Oh, the sauce hasn't been on? I thought it's been on.
No. Hunter says 4 for the sauce. And we are going to put the bread in the oven because now it's had time to heat up.
I think he said the whole time it's been on.
And I will check these noodles, stir them up a little bit. Maybe a little bit longer.
Let's test it.
We'll test it.
Okay, a minute.
Hunter has a really fun way to test the noodles. You have any more jokes?
No.
No? Should I look up some jokes?
I guess.
Where's your phone at?
I'll look it up.
Okay. Hunter's going to look up some more jokes. Oh, here's one. Why does Pasta always have to pay so much for car insurance?
I don't know.
Because his car always ends up al dente. Do you know what al dente means?
No.
Google al dente definition.
Al dente meaning.
Here's the definition of al dente of food, typically pasta, cooked so as to be still firm when bitten.
It means cooks so that it can be still firm when bitten.
Do this one. I don't get this one. And get this one. Get this one.
Oh, I get this one.
Okay.
What kind of pasta can make all your wishes come true. Fettuccine!
I get that one, but I was talking about this one.
Oh. Oh, how come no one ever invites Ravioli to a party? He's a little square. You don't get it? Square means boring.
I'm gonna put some of this in the sauce.
Okay. You can put some seasoning in the sauce if you want to spice it up a little bit. Okay, you want to try to test the noodles?
Yeah.
You think they're done?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You gotta hold your noodle. Hold on a second though,
Yeah.
because I've got to move the camera.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Okay, so
Da-na,
Hunter's daddy
da-na.
taught him how to tell when the noodles are done. And how did he teach you? What are you supposed to do?
Supposed to throw it at the wall. Oh, that's too far.
Oh, you too far!
I can get it down.
Where is it? I can't even
Don't
see it in the
see it.
video. Look, guys, can you see that noodle up there?
It's too far.
That noodle stuck to the wall. And that means that it's done.
And I can climb this. I like Spider-Man.
I'm sure there are other ways to tell if the noodle's done. I was taught if you can cut it with a spoon, it's done. Everybody likes their noodles a different consistency. So it's really however stiff or mushy that you like your noodles. You just cook it until it gets to that consistency. Okay, Hunter. So it appears that our spaghetti is done.
Done.
Is our sauce
is
hot
definitely
yet?
Done. Nope, it's cold.
Okay, so our sauce is still heating up a little bit,
I was gonna say put it on
but it's okay. This cannot go on the stove because it's plastic.
I was putting it on the. I was still
So
putting.
put it over here.
I was still putting some.
Okay.
I think it's finished.
So you want to make sure you have a hot pad for your hand so that when you take, or if you're a child and you're taking it out with your parents' help, you want to make sure you have 2 hot pads on your hands, 1 on each hand, so that you can take the bread out when it's done. Now our bread is not quite done yet,
But
when it is done, it's going to be nice and brown
nice brown.
and toasty.
Good. Actually, good and cheesy.
But for the purpose of this video, we are going to let you go and we will post pictures here in just a minute of the completed spaghetti and how delicious it is. Hunter likes spaghetti so much that he started cooking spaghetti when he was 4 years old. And it's been his favorite meal since he was 1. So he is a pro at it. And you can be too. Just, again, make sure you get your parents' help and you enjoy yourself. So next time, Hunter, what are we making?
Pizza, but it's gonna be about pizza.
French bread pizzas next time, guys. This is so fun. So think about it. Think about what your favorite ingredients are on top of your pizza. Do you like chicken? Do you like hamburger? Do you like pepperoni like Hunter?
And bacon.
Oh, and bacon? Do you just like cheese? Do you like onions and veggies?
It's done. Starting to pop.
You could even put pineapples or macaroni and cheese. Anything that
Sure.
you like on your pizza.
Ah! It's
Make
popping.
sure you plan for it. Till next time, we will see you later. Kid-friendly cooking with Hunter Kai. If you enjoy this program, please like, subscribe, and if you have any comments, any jokes, or any advice, maybe some suggestions for future cooking videos, please let us know in your comments. Bye.
Bye.